Philippians, Philippians chapter 3, verse 13, the NLT translation. The NLT translation. No, dear brother, no, dear brother and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this thing, this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly, the heavenly prize for which Yahweh, through Muhammad Shiach Yahweh Shah, is calling us. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakodash, the Wadi of Hashem Yahweh Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Al-Badi chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord lift a powerful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the church of the Lord shooting laser beams at ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, Albarat desire the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that I've taken upon. The time is 4:30 a.m. in the morning, Thursday, April 18th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. A lot of things is going down, and we it's a waiting game, it's a patient game. It's a stay at a steady pace game. Stay focused on what's right, and always keep in mind everything is a distraction. For me, case in point, for me, that's what I think. Every moment, every hour, every second, you being tried. And you gotta look at that as a part of your test to be able to sit on these thrones for Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know, and even our King Yahweh Shah has been tried by Salaka has been tried by Yahweh, and now he's back on the right hand side. He's been put to the test, put to the ringer when he came back as a pure lamb. Okay, he came back as a pure lamb, as Yahweh Shai was a pure lamb, and he went through that. He was brought through the ringer to be perfect in that body. We are in this body, and he's back in his body. That he's that how it goes. He said, just in a quote what Yahweh Shai said. I wish I could remember the verse. When I was once with you, bring me back to how I once was with you. Salaki, I'm just thinking of that verse. I might say it wrong, so Salaki, bear with me. But I'll about to say it pop up. I know it's in Matthews, or maybe Luke. Bring me back how I once was with you. Bible verse.
According to Bible.com, John chapter 17 verses 4 to 19 CUD, I have brought glory to you here on earth by doing everything you gave me to do. Now, Father, give me back the glory I had with you before the world was created.
That's the one. She's in my brain. I'm about to say that every one of his men that I get a clear focus on in that moment when he says that they're gonna bring you before the governors and you're gonna say what your Lord want you to say. I hope I get one of those. I want that moment. That's the moment I want, man. Yeah, man. Man, this world jacked me up, man. I've been, out here, smoking weed and cigarettes and shit. And, imagine all the damn chemicals we inhaled, the fucking air. So we in the fucking the worst case scenario. Great words of Yashawamba. This the worst case scenario, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, we coming in, now we going into this, we going through this ringer, through this fire, not knowing nothing. Coming in with a briefcase of faith. And after we learned it, now we got more fear. We want more faith. We want to have more mercy. And we need to see more miracles. We need more hope, man. You know? And I'm telling you, bro, it's just beyond. It's beyond. It is so crazy. I mean, it's so spiritual. You can't say it's crazy. It's so spiritual that around when you see something, you have to see it as a spiritual moment. And even you think you'll go to the next fight. You think these demons, the demons, it be demons in front of demons. When you push those demons out the way, and then the next demons is worse than that demon. They just been hiding behind that demon. He see if you this, you want to get you this, and these demons is on these people, bro. That's serious, man. Like I'm freaking amazed. I'm flattered, man. I am. I don't know if I can say it. Can I say that? I'm flattered. I'm so so let me just get back on this point here because I'm just amazed right now on certain things when it's happening. I'm just like 17 verse. I can't see that. Let me see. That's a lot of verses there. All right, hold on. 17. So yeah, and he was brought down to be with us. Came down to be with us. He died like us. He became the greatest, man. And this is our time, man. This is us going through the same thing he went through. And Yahushua is telling them, Yahweh, I pray, what's this word? Okay, let me move on. This is John chapter 17, verse 4. I have glorified thee. This was Yahushua saying to Yahweh. I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou givest me to do. And that's what we got to do. We got to do the same thing. That's what I was reading, man. I just read a verse. Let's go back real fast. Yep. It says, Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I have pressed towards the mark for the prize, for the high calling of Yahweh in Hamashiach Yahushua. So we're doing the same thing Yahushua did for Yahweh. And he pressed the mark and he went all the way to the end. All right. So that's what he did. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta do the same thing. And everything is a distraction, bro. It's like listen, being speaking as a man, I love my little one, and you got your women and all that, you got your job, you got all these things that everything is a distraction for the glory, man. We gotta always think about case in point. Job, the book of Job, is a real great example of being humbled, even if you are right at that. Yahushua, he was, Yahweh made him. Yahushua made everybody else. So he was made. He said, my only begotten son. Worship him. So Yahweh was telling you, this the one I made, and he's perfect to Yahweh. He was made perfect. We are made by Yahweh. When we was perfect with him at that time. So we had it was a perfect glory when we was out in the spirit world. It's perfect there. But here on earth, man, we're striving for perfection. and we're gonna get that. If we're the ones, we're gonna obtain it. But we gotta go through this, man. We gotta make it mean something. It's gotta mean something, man. And that's why I say it as. It has to mean something. It's like we gotta be out there. We gotta go against the whole grain. We can't. We gotta let people. We gotta let people know this is the only thing that counts. And I was just before I turned the camera on, I'm riding down, coming from my demon house. I'm riding, and I'm like, and I got up, and he's like, oh, I leave early. I said, no, well, hey, people got what they want. They want, the people want to spend time with you, and everything is a distraction. And the only thing I be thinking about is my goal plan is the prize. And doing the will, yeah, watch around shot. That's the prize. And it was very, very spiritual how this verse right here. I'm looking through the scriptures for a verse, right? I'm like, well, how can I start this? I get home and I'm like, how can I start this? Get this one in. And this came across the spiritual feed, you know. So this is what we're doing. I press. It says Philippians chapter 3 verse 14. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh Shah. Of Yahweh in Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, and that's what we do. And then I read it in Philippians chapter 3 verse 14 in the NLT, right? I press on to reach the end of the race, to receive the heavenly prize for which Yahweh through Hamashiach is calling us. And he's been calling us, man. And this is I was just saying that driving, I said so much stuff, man. It's just hard to narrow it down. Wow. And I was like, I had my hat on. I just put my hat down in the next car seat. I said, you are first. Everything is secondary. And that was like one of my goals. I was like, oh, maybe I do a verse on secondary. So that was going to culminate. Salakia. All this going to culminate. So let me look up the word secondary. So I did that. I did that before. Secondary mean?
Here's the definition of secondary. Coming after, less important than, or resulting from someone or something else that is primary.
Yes, primary. Yahweh Shemel Shah is primary. Salakia. Yahweh Shemel Shah Bash Kodash. That I'm telling you, man, they everything else is just there to distract you, and you might you ain't trying to you get in the way. No, you be responsible. You explain what's going on, and you let them know. Listen, I'm responsible for you. I'm just I'm doing what I got to do, and everything else is the reason why. And you tell that's what I do. I tell my little one. I said, listen, the only reason why we've been surviving is based upon the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah and the thing I do for him, for them, because it's Yahweh, then it's Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah, and I truly believe he exists, and he is, and as you can see, this is what I always since you've been growing up. This is only conversations we have, holy conversations. We talk about regular things. Best conversations we can have is about Yahweh Shemel Shah. But life is a distraction. Your friends are a distraction. Your work, school, all that's a distraction. It can really lead you to not want to worship Yahweh. It's a test from Satan. All these things are tests from Satan, man. Hey, Job, Job, oh, he's destroyed. Satan destroyed Job's life, man. Just for the Lord to rebuild it, to show you that the Lord makes the decision. He said he could take everything but his life. That's serious, man. That's some serious stuff. You can mess up everything except his life. I mean, nothing was off limits. So these things could hinder you from getting the prize. This is serious stuff, man. So Yahweh Shah obtained the prize, and it's our turn to obtain the prize. So he got back on the right hand side of Yahweh Shah. All right, John chapter 17, verse 4. I have glorified thee on the earth. And on the earth, he did it. I have finished the work which thou givest me to do. So, bam. That was spiritual because I was trying to do some other way, like, trying to think of other verses and stuff. I was trying to put, and the Spirit gave me these verses, bro. All right. That was real powerful stuff right there. All right. And now, O Father, Yahweh, glorify thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. And that's what you want. Everybody, if you one of those, man, bro, I'm actually having to say, please, we have a special shot. Can I be back with you again? You know, and so how it once was, can I, I want to make it out of here. I want. That's the move right there, man. That's the thing to be. Cause we all got a job to do. And Dwala Yavashi Yavasha, Brakata Yahawa, Brakata Yavasha, Brakata Yahawa, Brakata Yavasha, Brakata Yahawa, Brakata Yavasha, Bashoka. That's because um, it's been really level up for me, man. Like I'm about to say, I one of the men, and I truly sincerely believe that the men of Great Millstone is the ones, man. And I truly believe Yavashi Yavasha let me back with them, because I remember when I was going through things. And I was, if I would, all I would do is meditate on that name, Yahweh Shah. I said, oh man, I had tamed something before I went, I had to go, I was homeless, so I was trying to get a place. So when I finally got a place, man, and I truly believe, man, the Lord was like, now go down. Yo, I don't know, there's so much dynamic things been happening, man. Like, it's been really super duper spiritual, man. And the Wadi Abashimel Shah for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, man. Because yeah, the road is rocky, man. But we gotta show brotherly love to each other. We can't, I hear our great apostles say these things. Like Apostle Ball, he was saying like you be having these crazy thoughts. You ain't no one. That's not a brother. They look at you. I mean, David. Like when I heard Apostle Ball say that, I said that's what happened to me, man. And it's real, bro. And it's always something going down in this wicked society. Every angle, man. If we make it out on the other side, we're gonna see all what it was worth. We're going all it's Yashua Momoyo was saying. He said I always quoted it and I forgot it. He said it's hard. It's all hard, but it's hard, something like that. But it's all gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it, bro. I truly believe that, man. And it's just, and I gotta keep the faith. I gotta keep flowing, man. That's what we gotta do, man. This is it, man. This is the spirit that this came across, and it's coming out as smooth and spiritual as possible. For me, I feel it, and the Wadi Yabashim shot for that. I mean, hey, we gotta finish the race, man. And that's another thing Yahweh shot did, and Paul did, and whatever happened back then. They was keeping the faith for Yahweh Shah. They finished their part of the race, and we're gonna have to feel this. We're gonna have to go through this fire too, man. And we see too much bad examples out here. We're not to be doing, you know. So hey, I rock the Zah with those men, you know. So what else? That was 5. I read 5 again. John chapter 17, verse 5. And now, O Father Yahweh, glorify thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. I have, yeah, so he want to go back. Yeah, and so we got to do the same thing that he done. We got to do it in the spirit of Yahweh Shemiel Shah. He did it in the spirit of Yahweh. We got to do it in the spirit of Yahweh Shemiel Shah. I have magnified thy name. See, we have to magnify their name. I have magnified their name unto men, which thou giveth me. And we got to do the same thing because it's 144,000 men and plus the 1/3. And we got to do it globally. We got to tell the world our king is coming back with his army to take back the planet. Forget about just this one. They colonize little countries. We're going to colonize the globe and the galaxies, man. Those things he told us, those are many matches, is for us as we the ones, man. That's right, man. Let's level up, bro. Thine they were, and thou givest them me. And they have kept thy word. And I want it. That's what I want. I'm telling you, man, he's speaking this. He's man, I'm lost for words right now. Hey, I was just having like massive thoughts before I left leaving the house. And I was like, oh man, I was like, oh man, this is it, man. These people can't hide themselves, man. They gotta show themselves, and they gotta have to. These people, the Satan gonna have to show his horns, man. So people, the 2/3 could recognize what this shit is about. All hell's breaking loose out here, and we gotta keep the faith in this. When they show their horns, we gotta keep the faith in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Let me say that again. When Joshua shows his horns, it's not all hell breaking loose out here. The 2/3 got to recognize what this shit is about, and we're gonna have faith in Yahweh Shemel Shah. We gotta keep the faith, bro. That's right. All right. So, all right. So hold on. Let me go back real fast because this popped up this way. So let me read these two verses again. All right. So now, and this, like I said, it was just let me see where we at in time. Yeah, we're gonna make this quick because we gotta go to the plantation. I'm gonna hit the plantation. Do this. All right. It says Philippians chapter 3, verse 13, the NLT translation. We're gonna read this one again. All right. Yeah. So, no, dear brother and sisters, I have not achieved it. We haven't achieved it yet. But see, this is another. I know I read it. I was just like, man, where did I see the word focus? But I focus on this thing, on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward. And I said that, to someone yesterday. I said, I ain't checking for them back there. Where I'm at right now, they didn't get us here. I don't know what's going on with nobody else, but it's anything and everything can distract us from the goal, and the goal is Yahweh Shemel Shah. Yes, the pain is healed. The pain is healed. You had to lose people to get to here, and this is just the beginning of the beginning. It's going to be more. My brother said yesterday in his video, he said, you got to forget about yesterday and worry about today because you're not promised tomorrow. If the Lord got you into the day, you think about all the demons you got to fight today. Until when the sun set, and then the new demons come. Yo, it's crazy. That's fireistic right there. But I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. And I'm telling you, man, it was very spiritual. This is very spiritual right now. So, hey, man, I didn't really have the Spirit fed me these verses. Very powerful stuff. Very, very powerful. Because this verse, Philippians, and then led me to the John verse, and I was like, wow, okay, the Wadi Yabashim shot. And we know the other one, what the famous Paul said. All right, we're going to end it with that one. All right, matter of fact, let's get that first. All right, let's get that first. I want to get it first before I lose it in my mind. I fought a good fight, Bible verse. There you go.
There is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have loved his appearing.
Okay, we're gonna hold that one. Come back to that. All right. So this is why we gotta do it. I got that one. That was Master Spiritual. So the Wadi Yabashim Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I have pressed the NLT translation. The NLT translation, very spiritual, very, very spiritual, level up. And I was like, wow, the Wadi Yabashim for that. And if I could be one of these dudes, to all the Akims who helped me out, I got a planet for you in my galaxy. Maybe two, you know, give you some of my my slaves. They're gonna help you. They're gonna pamper to you. They're gonna be your. They're gonna. I'm taking care of the Akim, all the Akim. Whoever make it out, or make it to the other side, right time make it out too. We're gonna. I got in my galaxies. I got a couple of planets for you. The water for helping me out in my situations. I got a couple of planets for you. You know, when you come to my galaxies, I got the best yayan for you there. You know, you ain't gonna never have to do nothing when you come there. You're gonna just come travel through the galaxies and come after whoever else you visit, come see me too. And this is what I see. I believe that. I believe them galaxies is out there, lots of planets, many mansions. And this is what Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize. You understand that the master spiritual, what was Yahweh through Hamashiach, is calling us, and that's what we got to do, man. That's what I've been feeling right now. You know, the why y'all shot for that. All right, so we're gonna end it with this one. So we had this just popped up, and it said it was 2 Timothy chapter 6. Right. The why y'all shot for this, man. I'm telling you, bro. And I know, man, it's everything gonna hurt, man. But you know what? It's gonna be all worth it. It's gonna be worth it, man. It is, man. It's gonna be worth it, bro. Cause I see this whack ass society. This society is whack as hell, man. I just forgot where it was at. So here. Oh boy, this society is whack. The motherfuckers coming around here and act like they're about something. They know damn well when they see you, they know they ain't about nothing. That's so fucking. Esau got some nerves, man. Oh, okay. They do. They got some nerves. Some nerves, man. I mean, some freaking nerves, man. That pride is serious on them, right? Oh, 2 Timothy chapter 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my race. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith, and that's where we at right now. This is massive. I didn't none of these. I had this like both of my videos put in one. Man, I don't know what to call this now. Verse 8. Henceforth there laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord Yahweh, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not me only, but unto all them also who love his appearing. That's a spiritual, man. I mean, that's where it's at, man. That's when they say more. I'm preaching to the choir, man. And we out here singing this tune, bro. And hey, man, I came home and I was like, oh, man, I just got to do another one. And that's what I wanted to do, man. This was like, it's in my DNA. I want to decide, man. I'm one of these men, yo. Yo, I keep having these glorious dreams, all these, I think there's so much stuff and I brought this this is the moment. So, I had like two titles. I might just throw them both in on this one. Yeah, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashim Rakodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, forgive us the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom. Kwame Shalom.